First play of Tom Waits's. All right, I get it. Oh, point made. All right, I know. Today I get a chance to play the beautiful Alice by Tom Waits. Back in 2002, this was released along with Blood Money. I was out on my birthday. My birthday's in May, and this was released in May. And my mate come to the pub, Clive, who got me into Tom Waits in the first place. And I went and got you a new Tom Waits album. And obviously, the last album was Mill Variations. And he gave me Blood Money. So I opened it up, over the moon with that. I thank you very much, mate. I went, oh, you got another present. Give me it. Alice. Obviously, released both of them on the same day. Back in May 2002. So, thank you very much, Clive. And how awesome is that? 2 Tom Waits albums released on one day. Bloody marvellous. Yeah. So, what do we know about Alice? Well, this is the 2017 remaster. Part of the whole anti-remaster back catalogue. And a beautiful thing it is too. There's nothing like diving into Tom Waits' strange, unbalanced world. Now, like I said, Alice is the 13th or 14th studio album by Tom Waits, co-released with Blood Money on the same day, May 7th, 2002, on the Epitaph label under the Anti sub-label, 3 years after the awesome Your Variations. I love the dreamy artwork on Alice. The photography and concept was by Matt Mahurin. And Alice contains a majority of the songs written for a play called Alice. It was an adaptation by Robert Wilson, who had worked with Tom before on Black Rider. And I think after Alice, he worked with him on Blood Money. And the play explores the obsessive relationship between Dodgson, Lewis Carroll, and the little girl who inspired Alice in Wonderland, Alice Liddell. And Lewis Carroll's confusion between dreams and reality. Some of the songs was released as a bootleg called Alice the Demos, many years before this official release. The source is believed to be a studio recording taken while Tom's car was broken into back in late 1992. That's how long ago he was working on it. All tracks are written by Tom Waits and Kathleen Brennan. Been dying to play this. Should we get it on the turntable? Coming in. Right, let's open it up and have a look, shall we? Been dying to open this one. Cellophane off because we've got a plastic jacket, but that is beautiful, isn't it? How beautiful is that? Wow, that is chunky. Right. Look at that artwork, look. Doesn't that remind you of that Thin Man or the Tall Man, whatever it's called? Really creepy. It would have made an excellent child catcher in Chitty Bang Bang. Oh. Lovely. Wow. How cool is that image? That is creepy as you like, isn't it? Beautiful. Moment of truth, people. Whoa. Alice by Tom Waits. Look at that. It's absolutely golden. Superb image. Woohoo! Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yes. That needs to be put in a frame, doesn't it? How good is that? Scary. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right. As always, I'll be back in a little while. That was bloody gorgeous. Wow, it sounded so good. Amazing. And what a bonus. I've got 2 downloads for this. 2 download codes. It's handy, isn't it? I already have it on my iTunes, but whatever. So, let's go through the tracks. Now, with Alice, obviously on the back there, it's just, there's no numbers, it's just, so I'm going to just go through them one by one. So, track 1, or first song, Alice. And I absolutely love the texture of Tom's voice in this song. And that saxophone is bloody gorgeous. And I think it's about Carol's obsession with young Alice Liddell. To go skating on your name, and by tracing it twice, I fell through the ice of Alice. Didn't Lewis Carroll write 2 Alice books? Looking Glass and Wonderland? Could it be a metaphor? It's a beautiful, beautiful opening track. I absolutely love Alice. And it really does just get you in that Tom mood. His voice on that was perfect. Next up comes Everything You Can Think. And this opens with like a steam train pulling away and a demented waltz with a crazy fairground sound and Tom's the ringmaster hollering barking vocals with a pirate style "Arr!" at the end. It's bloody excellent. Real full of surreal imagery, and it's got like a proper drag to it. Different level. Bloody brilliant. Next up is Flower's Grave. Yeah, there's a lot of different meanings you can have for this. It's a beautiful little love song. It's heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. It's a sentimental little beauty. I'm not sure, but I think it's about a guy pondering about his death or reflecting about the world after he's gone, maybe. Not sure. Who puts flowers on flowers' graves? Beautiful. Then next up, No One Knows I'm Gone. A haunting little track. And I think Graveyard John is a bad, bad man. And I do think it's sung from the viewpoint of a dead person. Maybe. Good song though. Really good song. Gives you the old... Right, and then it lifts up a little bit now with that Kommen in zum Spat. Or Don't Be Late in German. And this has got the most crazy percussion, like an all drum kind of rock and roll beat. And I think, and we can't be late, and we can't be late. I think it's the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Outrageous, crazy tune. And Tom comes off really doing good sort of German in it. Really good, actually. Next up, Poor Edward. Now, this is nightmarish stuff. Very eerie indeed. This song is about Edward Mordrake, an Englishman who lived, and he had an extra face on the actual back of his head, which couldn't eat or speak, but it could laugh and cry. It's supposed to be a true story as well, in Edwardian times. Edward pleaded with doctors to remove it, but no doctor would attempt the surgery. He used to say it whispers to him at night and says evil things. He eventually hung himself at the age of 23. Yeah, it's a very sad... I mean, the way Tom sings it and the violin... Oh, a very dark fairy tale indeed. Brilliant song. Love Poor Edward. But it's one of them ones, gets the old hairs on the back of the neck coming up. Certainly when you read along the lyrics with it, you know. And it's a true story. Crazy. Next up, Tabletop Joe. I love Tabletop Joe. And it's got that old fat swallow kind of sound. And it's about the real life sideshow performer, Johnny Eck, the amazing half-body boy, who literally had nothing from the waist down. He starred in that Todd Browning's film Freaks, you know, in 1932. Tabletop Joe, though, is a really good surreal foot tapper. Great stuff. Lost in the Harbour. This is a lovely, sweet song played on a pump organ with violins and a fiddle. Tom on tomwaits.com said it was about the walls, and the walls won't come down. For example, Israel, Palestine, Northern Ireland conflicts. Hence the over here and over there. I love the lyrics. And then I will fill the ocean back up with my tears. I still have a couple more years. Stunning stuff. Next up is We're All Mad Here. Or Hang Me in a Bottle on the Alice demos. And that's actually a really good version of it on there. But I like this version as well. It's like a menacing waltz. Sounds like a Mad Hatter to me. Great song. Watch Her Disappear. A strangely erotic tune. And Tom's voice in this one. Bloody awesome imagery. The air is wet with sound. Or your champagne laugh. Class, mate. Absolute class. Next up is Reeperbahn. It's got an old sort of German bar comes to mind, you know, a quirky European feel to it. It's about the strange people that live at the Reeperbahn, which is like a red light district in Hamburg. Love the piano and the irony in this song. Now, little Hans was always strange, wearing women's underthings. His father beat him, but he wouldn't change. Ran off with a man one day. Now his lingerie's all the rage, in the black on every page, and now his father proudly calls his name, down here at the Reeperbahn. It may be a little bit of a tale about luck as well, but you know, the irony and the twists, and he literally does paint these little movies in your head. I was seeing Moulin Rouge and just that flavour, you know. Like I said, bloody brilliant. Next up is I'm Still Here. Now this is a sad, sad song. My take is Alice has grown up and Dodgson, you know, Lewis Carroll, has kind of lost interest in her as she's growing up and is still fixated on the fantasy girl. I think. Next up is The Fish and the Bird. A beautiful, tragic love story about an affair that could never happen, like a fish and a bird, impossible love, and then violins. Heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Next up is Barcarolle, which is lovely. And in Italian, that means boatman or gondolier. And Tom Waits on this one sings, plays a toy glockenspiel and an old pump organ. And the branches smell Alice, and I belong only to you. Amazing stuff. The album closes with Fawn. A sweet little instrumental, mostly violin, sweet, sweet violin. Perfection. I love this album so much. It literally does take you on a journey. Oh, so glad I got it. So glad I got it. This is good. This is really good stuff. So yeah, that's Alice. Double vinyl. First play. Absolutely sounded incredible. Tom's voice, golden as always. Oh, and some proper eerie tunes. I mean, if you're not sure, go on YouTube, look up Poor Edward, and then read the lyrics while you listen to the song. Did you hear the news about Edward? I couldn't even do it. Nowhere near. Bloody amazing stuff. He's the man, what can I say? Love Tom Waits, as you know. And that really lived up to the expectations. Sounded bloody incredible on record. So, yep, another one to the collection now. So, what comes up next? Obviously, I don't know if I should probably mention it on this ramble because it's more relevant. On my video I did yesterday, I kind of mentioned it. Elektra, Asylum, Tom's original label, when he'd done the first few albums, this year are releasing the complete back catalogue, right up to Heart Attack and Vine. And you can pre-order Closing Time, the first album, I mean I've already got it, on 180 grand vinyl. Now, get it in, is it February it comes out? Or in sometime in, must be February. So yeah, bloody marvellous. So, something to get throughout the year, I guess. What a treat. Anyway, that's it for today, guys, really. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. What do you think of Tom Waits' Alice? What do you think of Blood Money? What do you think of Tom Waits? Let me know in the comments down below. I really think he's the dude. And I hope one day he tours again, but I've been to see him, so yay. Brilliant. Right, thank you very much, people. I'll be back with another ramble real soon. Bye now.
There's only